Do you ever sit down to write and find yourself lost in endless rabbit holes, leaving your novel untouched? It's like your brain has 100 tabs open, and none of them are helping you focus on that book you're dying to finish. In this video, we'll cover 101 practical ways specifically, ChatGPT can become your writing sidekick. These tips are specifically designed to help neurodiverse writers stay on track. Whether you're grappling with ADHD, autism, or simply feeling overwhelmed, there's a solution here for you. And I have one at the end that I guarantee you never thought of that's going to free up so much time. The last one, the 101st one, is a bonus one. Not really about writing per se, but it's going to save you so much time and energy that you can then use for writing that I just had to include it. Oh, and in case you're wondering why ChatGPT, it's because Chat is so versatile. Not only can it help you with your books, it can help you with your marketing and generate images too. There isn't a more complete, more versatile tool on the market currently. And it might be more than 101 because I threw in a few extra. So let's take a look.
So who am I? I'm Devlin Blake, a neurodivergent published author, book coach, and former ghostwriter of over 200 books. You can check me out at devlinblake.com. And I'm going to share with you my experiences of the best ways to write books, even when you're ADHD and autistic like me and work a full-time job. Because the modern world makes it easier than ever for us to achieve our author dreams. And I have a free gift for you. Be sure to check it out in the description below. It's going to make writing go so much faster and easier and give you the clarity you need.
Section 1. Plotting. If you have trouble plotting, then GPT Chat's got you covered. Here are some of the things it can do. Brainstorm plot ideas. GPT generates fresh ideas based on your genre or theme to spark creativity and guide your story direction. Develop plot twists. Suggest surprising and plausible plot twists to add depth and excitement to your narrative. Conflict generation. Generate central conflicts for your characters to overcome, driving tension and stakes in your story. Flesh out subplots. Suggest subplots that complement your main story and add complexity without derailing the core narrative. Setting development. Provide detailed descriptions of settings that match the tone and needs of your plot, from world building to locations. Incorporate themes. Help integrate themes subtly into the plot so they enrich the story without being heavy-handed. Solve plot holes. Offer suggestions to fix inconsistencies or gaps in your plot to keep the story smooth and believable. Write opening scenes. Draft captivating opening scenes that hook readers while establishing key plot points and tone. Structure endings. Help you construct satisfying and impactful endings that resolve the plot's conflicts or leave room for sequels. Introduce mysteries. Propose mysterious elements to create intrigue, keeping readers invested in uncovering the story's secrets. Manage pacing. Suggest changes to improve the pacing of your plot, balancing action and reflection for an engaging flow. Add emotional beats. Identify places to insert emotional highs and lows, making your story more impactful and resonant. Foreshadowing advice. Help weave in subtle hints and foreshadowing that make plot twists feel earned and organic. Plot revisions. Offer new directions or adjustments for your plot if you're stuck or unhappy with a current draft. Section 2. Character creation. Thanks to ChatGPT, creating characters has never been so easy.
Have something you want me to cover in the future? Want to respond or have a question about something I said? Comment below.
Character arcs. Design satisfying character arcs that evolve naturally within the plot framework. Character motivations. Refine character motivations that drive the plot forward, ensuring logical and emotional continuity. Explore personality types. Suggest personality traits based on established frameworks like the Myers-Briggs or Big Five, adding depth to characters. Character backstories. Create rich, consistent backstories that tie into the plot and influence character decisions. Create character flaws. Generate realistic flaws that drive internal conflict, creating multi-dimensional characters who feel relatable and human. Psychological motivation. Help identify deep-seated psychological motivations that influence a character's actions and long-term decisions. Design inner conflicts. Offer ideas for inner conflicts, such as self-doubt or moral dilemmas that drive personal growth or failure. Suggest trauma backgrounds. Create realistic traumatic backstories that affect your character's behavior, motivations, and interactions with others. Work through phobias. Provide characters with phobias or fears that influence their decision-making and reactions to certain plot situations. Develop character archetypes. Suggest classic or unconventional archetypes to shape the core of your character, such as the hero or anti-hero. Character relationships. Assist in building complex interpersonal relationships, identifying dynamics like power struggles or unspoken tensions. Mental health challenges. Explore mental health conditions that influence a character's actions or worldview. Emotional range. Offer advice on how your character expresses emotions under pressure, based on their psychological profile. Moral alignment. Help define a character's moral compass or ethical stance, from lawful to chaotic, impacting their decisions and relationships. Add subconscious desires. Identify hidden subconscious desires that subtly drive a character's choices and create internal tension. Decision-making patterns. Suggest decision-making patterns based on the character's background, psychology, or life experiences. Section 3. Genre assistance. Genre books outsell literary fiction by wide margins. Here's how ChatGPT can help you tap into the genre market to get a bestseller. Genre consistency. Ensures your plot stays true to the genre's expectations, maintaining the appropriate tone, themes, and structural elements that appeal to your target audience. Identify genre tropes. Provide a list of familiar genre tropes, helping you incorporate elements that readers recognize and enjoy while adding your unique spin, ensuring that your story fits comfortably within genre conventions without feeling cliché. Tone matching. Help maintain the correct tone throughout your story, providing a cohesive emotional experience for the reader. Pacing adjustments. Offer pacing suggestions specific to your genre, ensuring that the narrative flow matches genre standards. Setting details. Suggest genre-appropriate settings, helping your world feel authentic and aligned with the genre's typical environment and atmosphere. Theme exploration. Identify and integrate themes that resonate with your genre, giving your narrative emotional depth and thematic consistency.
I hope you're enjoying the video so far and that you've gotten some aha moments. If so, remember to like to see more content like this.
Conflict types. Suggest conflict types common to your genre, ensuring the conflict drives the narrative in genre-appropriate ways. Plot structure. Can assist in outlining your story using genre-specific structures, helping your story feel structurally consistent. Foreshadowing techniques. Offers genre-specific foreshadowing techniques, helping to build suspense and ensure future plot twists feel earned and natural. Action scene cadence. Craft action scenes tailored to your genre, ensuring the action matches the overall pacing and tone of the narrative. Mood consistency. Ensures that your story's mood remains consistent with genre expectations, providing emotional continuity throughout your narrative. Genre-specific language. The AI can suggest vocabulary and terminology that match your genre, ensuring that the language reinforces the setting and tone. Historical overview. Assist with historical references, including events, social norms, and period-specific technology, ensuring that your narrative remains believable and aligns with the time period you're portraying. But do verify the research. ChatGPT has been known to make stuff up before. Cliffhanger strategies. Suggest cliffhanger techniques typical of your genre, keeping readers eager for the next chapter or installment and building long-term engagement. Resolution styles. Help guide you in crafting genre-appropriate endings, ensuring that the resolution satisfies genre conventions and expectations. Section 4. Worldbuilding. Worldbuilding for fantasy and sci-fi can make you feel overwhelmed, even though it's considered the fun part. Here are some things ChatGPT can do to make it easier, faster, and more fun. Create unique cultures. Design diverse cultures with their own customs, traditions, values, and social norms, enriching your world setting by making each society distinct and reflective of its environment, history, and cultural evolution. Design geography. Generate diverse landscapes like mountains, rivers, deserts, or islands, and shows how geography influences human civilization, affecting where people settle, how they travel, and how natural features shape political boundaries and economic development. Develop political systems. Assist in designing complex political systems like monarchies, democracies, or authoritarian regimes. You can explore how different forms of governance affect the people, shape conflicts, and influence power dynamics within your world. Invent religions. Create belief systems, including gods, rituals, and myths. These religions can play a pivotal role in shaping the moral code, daily practices, and conflicts within societies, reflecting their history and cultural diversity. Ecosystem creation. Generate unique flora, fauna, and ecosystems tailored to your world's climate and geography. The relationship between nature and civilization can add depth to how societies evolve and interact with their surroundings. Map out cities and towns. Plan cities, towns, and villages, including their layout, architecture, and infrastructure. This ensures each location feels functional and unique, reflecting regional geography, culture, and the available resources of the inhabitants. Design magic systems. Create a consistent magic system with clear rules, limitations, and sources of power. This system integrates into daily life, determining how magic affects politics, economics, and society, while adding intrigue and stakes to your world. Establish economic systems. Design economic models for your world, such as barter systems, capitalism, or resource-based economies. These systems influence how wealth is distributed, trade routes are established, and social classes interact, driving both peace and conflict. Invent technology. Assist in creating ancient or futuristic technologies that are logically consistent within your world. These technologies define how societies function, from communication to warfare, and reflect the progression of scientific and mechanical advancements. Outline social hierarchies. Help create social hierarchies, including class systems, caste structures, or tribal groupings. These structures dictate power dynamics, influence personal interactions, and shape political movements and conflicts within your world. Define laws and justice. Craft a legal system which includes laws, punishments, and courts. Whether rigid or lenient, the system reflects the culture's values and impacts how conflicts are resolved or exacerbated within societies. Create historical events. Generate significant historical events like wars, revolutions, or discoveries that shape the current state of your world from the backdrop of your narrative, influencing politics, culture, and societal divisions. Establish trade routes. Design trade routes between regions, detail what resources are traded, who controls the routes, and how trade influences alliances, conflicts, and economic power across your world. Natural disasters. Suggest environmental or magical disasters, such as earthquakes, floods, or plagues, that impact civilizations by influencing migration, resource availability, and shape cultural responses to catastrophe and survival. Invent factions. Create factions with distinct ideologies, goals, and resources to compete for power, influence society, and drive the main conflicts in your world. Suggest unique resources. Assist in creating unique resources, such as rare minerals, plants, or magical elements, that drive economies, shape power structures, and create tension between regions to create conflict. Write mythology. Create rich mythologies, including creation stories, heroic legends, and folklore. These myths can influence culture, politics, and religion, giving depth to the beliefs and practices of your world's inhabitants. Invent transportation systems. Design transportation systems, whether magic-based, animal-driven, or technological, that influence trade, communication, and the exploration of your world's geography. Create unique races or species. Develop non-human races or species, each with their own biology, culture, and history.
By the way, I have a free gift for you that's going to supercharge your writing and give you the clarity you need to move forward on your book. You can get it in the description of the video below.
Plan climate patterns. Assist in creating climate patterns, like weather, seasons, or extreme conditions that influence agricultural cycles, migration, and where societies thrive or struggle. Design art and entertainment. Design cultural forms of entertainment, art, and theater that reflect societal values, showcasing how people relax, celebrate, and reflect their cultural identity. Invent festivals and holidays. Create culturally significant festivals, holidays, or religious events that mark key historical, seasonal, or spiritual moments to bring communities together. Build borders and territories. Define political and geographical borders, including disputed territories. Section 5. Series-ology plotting. It's not easy writing a series, but ChatGPT can make it a whole lot easier. Here are some things it can do. Create a series-wide arc. Develop an overarching plot that ties each book together, ensuring a cohesive and connected narrative across the series, leading to a well-structured and satisfying conclusion. Set up long-term foreshadowing. Plant subtle hints and clues in early books that pay off in later installments, helping you create satisfying plot twists and character revelations over time. Manage multiple subplots. Balance multiple subplots across the series, ensuring that each subplot intertwines smoothly with the main storyline while evolving naturally throughout the different books. Develop character arcs over time. Craft character arcs that span multiple books, showing gradual growth, challenges, and transformations, while ensuring that characters evolve consistently across the entire series. Introduce recurring themes. Identify and develop recurring themes that resonate throughout the series, giving each book a unifying emotional or philosophical thread, providing depth and continuity. Plot cliffhangers between books. Create engaging cliffhangers or unresolved conflicts at the end of each book to keep readers eager to dive into the next installment, building anticipation and momentum. Create episodic adventures. Not all series are many parts to the same story. Some are episodic, like a weekly TV show, and ChatGPT can design self-contained stories within each book that contribute to the larger narrative, making sure each installment feels complete while still advancing the series arc. Plan rising stakes. Guide you in gradually raising the stakes from book to book, making each story more intense and engaging while building towards a high-stakes climax in later installments. Generate new villains or conflicts. Suggest fresh antagonists, conflicts, or challenges for each book, ensuring they align with the larger series plot and keep the tension and excitement growing across installments. Design character introductions across books. Strategically introduce new characters as the series progresses, making sure they integrate smoothly into the ongoing narrative while keeping your core cast familiar. Maintain genre consistency. Ensures that each book remains consistent with its genre by maintaining the appropriate tone, pacing, and themes, helping you meet reader expectations across the entire series. Tie up loose ends. Identify and resolve minor plot threads or questions left from earlier books, ensuring that all story elements are wrapped up in a satisfying way by the end of the series. Pace out revelations. Time major revelations or twists, helping you space them out effectively across the series so they don't feel rushed or delayed, keeping readers intrigued and invested. Explore character relationships. Develop and evolve relationships between characters across books, ensuring that emotional connections and tensions grow naturally over time, enhancing the narrative. Design world building over time. Gradually expand your world building across the series to reveal new locations, cultures, or magic systems in each book, while keeping it consistent and logical. Create recurring motifs. Weave in recurring motifs or symbols across the series, creating a sense of thematic unity that deepens the reader's connection to the world and its characters. Plan for time skips. Organize and plot time skips between books, helping you show natural progression for your characters and world, while ensuring that key details are carried over. Balance major and minor conflicts. Suggest how to balance major plot conflicts with smaller personal ones across the series, ensuring the story remains engaging and multidimensional from start to finish. Evolve world dynamics. Evolves political, social, or environmental dynamics within your world over time, reflecting changes that align with your plot while adding depth to the series. Incorporate backstory gradually. Can gradually reveal important backstory details across books, making sure key elements of your world or characters' histories are delivered at the right time for impact. Keep reader engagement across books. Suggest ways to maintain reader engagement by offering pacing advice, new mysteries, and unresolved questions that keep readers invested in continuing through the entire series. Build to a satisfying climax. Plot toward a series-wide climax, ensuring that all plot threads come together in a thrilling and satisfying conclusion, offering payoff for readers' long-term investment. Guide tone shifts. Manage tone shifts across a series, allowing for more intense, dark, or emotional shifts while maintaining a coherent narrative that still feels connected throughout all books. Section 6. Image generation. Remember what I said earlier about GPT chat generating images? It does this with a built-in image creation tool called DALL-E. And while it's not photorealistic, as you can see since I use over 90% DALL-E generated images for these videos, it can still do awesome things for you besides generate images for covers. Here are some other ways generated images can help you with your book. Character concept art. Generate detailed visual representations of your characters, helping you refine their appearance and bring them to life based on specific traits, clothing, and features you describe in the story. Setting visualizations. Create visual depictions of key locations, giving you a clearer sense of your story's environments, which you can use to enrich descriptive passages and evoke stronger imagery. World-building visuals. Illustrate the landscapes, architecture, and cultures of your world through AI-generated visuals, providing inspiration and clarity for building more intricate and immersive settings in your narrative. Scene illustrations. Generate illustrations of pivotal moments in your story, sparking more vivid writing and offering imagery that can be used for promotional purposes or as companion pieces to the text. Map creation. Generate detailed maps of your world, showcasing key regions, cities, and important travel routes, offering a spatial understanding of the setting and aiding in your world-building process. Visualizing fantasy creatures. Bring fantastical creatures to life with detailed images, helping you solidify their appearance and behavior, which can assist in describing them more vividly within the narrative. Character outfits. Create detailed visualizations of your characters' outfits, particularly for fantasy or historical settings, allowing you to add specificity and richness to their clothing descriptions and cultural context. Cultural artifacts. Visualize key objects, weapons, or artifacts in your story, helping you enhance your world building by offering vivid descriptions of items central to plot or cultural significance. Bonus! Ready for your bonus tip? You're going to love this one. Create a meal plan based on your ingredients and preferences. It's no secret that meal planning as an adult takes up a ton of time and energy. And while AI can't do anything about cooking it, yet it makes meal planning less overwhelming. GPT Chat can create personalized meal plans based on your preferences, special diets, or the ingredients you already have in the house, which helps save time and energy for writing. Not only can you give it a list, you can give it a picture of your fridge or pantry as well. It can actually see your ingredients if you do that. Of course, this is just a few of the things that ChatGPT can do. Not only can it do countless things right now, it's learning to do new things every day. The things it can do and the opportunities it opens up for you and your books are truly unlimited. It really is the greatest time in history to be a writer.
Until next time, this is Devlin Blake saying write on and claim your free gift at the link below.